Hey, I just wanted to take a minute and walk you through what a root cause therapy session is, how it works, and who it can support. You might have already tried some talk therapy or even some alternative therapies. All of that inner work is really worthwhile. It means you're serious about your health journey. Root cause therapy takes that work to a deeper level. It's designed to help you get to the root of the issues that keep old patterns, emotions, or limiting beliefs stuck in place and clear them out. I like to compare our mind and body to a house. We've lived in our house for over 20 years now. We raised both of our daughters here. They both moved out, and so they're both gone. We have entered the empty nester chapter of our lives. And with that, we have hit a reset button on our house. I could not believe the amount of stuff that we have held on to that we should have thrown out a long time ago. We cleared out the obvious things. We moved furniture. We took out boxes that really we hadn't even opened in years. And there was so much dust. Afterward, the house felt lighter and more spacious. And yes, a little more quiet, which to be honest is a little uncomfortable at first, but it does get better. No one ever taught us that we as humans need those same new chapter resets in our bodies. We can clean up what we're conscious of, but sometimes there are deeper repairs and changes that we just can't make on our own. Like an electrical issue or a plumbing issue, we might not exactly know where the source of it is, but we know something's off. That's when we would call in someone else to come in and look beneath the surface. That's what root cause therapy does. It helps you find and repair what's interrupting the natural flow of a happy, healthy home, so you can feel lighter, more spacious, and a little quieter on the inside, which sometimes takes some getting used to. I often work with people who are navigating some level of anxiety, depression, PTSD, trauma, addiction, emotional triggers, or long-held patterns like procrastination, thought loops, or people-pleasing. I also support clients who are ready to move through money blocks, confidence or motivation challenges, and some level of inner resistance that just keeps them from not moving forward in their goals. So how does RCT help with these? Well, let's start with this. Imagine an iceberg. What you can see above the water is your conscious mind. It's only a small part of who you are. That's the part that's listening to this video right now. Setting goals, making plans, trying to do better. Below the surface lies your unconscious mind. It's much bigger. That's where about 90% of your thoughts, emotions, memories, and behaviors are stored. This is the part that keeps your heart beating, helps you drive when you're not thinking, and holds the beliefs and the emotional responses that are formed from past experiences. Its job is to keep you alive and safe, and it never sleeps. It lovingly looks out for you 24/7. This is also why willpower doesn't always work. You can tell yourself not to eat sugar, not to emotionally overreact, not to overthink. But if your unconscious mind believes that that behavior is going to protect you physically, mentally, or emotionally, it will always win. This is also why something small like a contentious phone call can feel so big in your body. Your nervous system might go into fight or flight, or that emotional charge might just feel so much bigger than it should. That's because you're not just feeling the present moment. You're feeling layers of past experiences that feel similar. That's emotional clutter in your house. And if you've felt this way, I want you to know you are not broken. This means that your body is working exactly as it's supposed to. Your subconscious is doing its job, connecting this event to every other one that has felt the same. I want you to feel safe enough to slow down and observe these sensations without judgment. The beginning of true healing is noticing what we're feeling and asking whether it's helping us right now or if it's outdated information that needs to be released. I call this AC squared: awareness, compassion, and choice. It is the true pattern of emotional healing. Root cause therapy follows this pattern. It helps you work directly with that deeper part of your mind, safely and consciously. In a root cause therapy session, you are awake and aware the whole time. You're fully in control. I'm just guiding you through the process of accessing emotions and memories that are affecting your life right now. It kind of feels like those moments when you're in the shower or you're driving down the street and suddenly an old memory pops into your head or you start replaying a conversation. The only difference here is it's guided, it's intentional, and you're not alone. You're supported by me, but you're also supported by you. You remain in control through the entire session, from choosing the experience to accessing the emotion or the belief to the processing of it. When we release an emotion from a memory, then we can remember the event without the emotional charge, but we then can also access all of the wisdom that we've learned from our life experience. This is truly how trauma becomes your superpower. It doesn't change what's happened to us, but we have so much wisdom to share with the world because of our life experiences. And through this process, we can clear your whole timeline of any emotion, limiting belief, or pattern in your life that is associated with that original event. Most of the patterns that shape us today were formed in our early life, often between the ages of 0 and 7, or even passed down through epigenetics. But sometimes you might find a belief or a pattern that began in your teens or adulthood. By becoming compassionately aware of these root moments and choosing to be present with them, we dissolve the emotional charge that's still active in your body and your nervous system. When that happens, your brain reorganizes the information, decluttering, releasing, reorganizing, rewiring. It creates new neural pathways, and the past stops resurfacing in the present. You begin to feel calmer, clearer, more connected, not just to yourself, but to the people and the world around you. In our sessions, we also draw on tools like Dr. Hawkins' scale of consciousness to help you understand your emotional landscape so you can notice the subtle shifts from heavier states like guilt and shame to higher ones like peace and love and gratitude. Everyone naturally wants to feel safe inside their own body. And when we don't, when we're not consciously aware, our subconscious reaches out for what it already knows will help us cope. That's when we fall into old habits, compulsive behaviors, and distractions. But instead of temporarily escaping the pain, root cause therapy can actually help you heal that and update the emotional data that your subconscious is working from. As that happens, your emotional baseline raises so that the lifestyle changes that you want to make are more natural and easy and sustainable. Each of our sessions is uniquely tailored to fit your goals and your unique needs. I also teach you practical tools that support you long after the program is done, like EFT or thought mapping, to help you manage stress, stay centered, and navigate life with ongoing awareness and compassion. If you'd like to learn more or book a session, you can contact me here. I'd be honored to join you on your journey. Thank you for being here. I look forward to meeting with you soon.